at the basement of the Lakeview Hotel. This water is not safe to drink. Y'all, I am so tired. I've been moving, right? So, like, carrying boxes and loading and unloading vehicles and things like that. I am so tired. But I woke up this morning, just bear with me. I woke up this morning, right? And it was, like, really foggy. And it was so cool. It was so cool. It looked so awesome. Like, looking outside and seeing, like, all the buildings and the trees and the hills just vanishing in this, like, thick layer of fog. It didn't last long, but it was cool. Here's hoping I get the right ending. Time will tell. I'm getting close. Oh, that is bright.
Mama? Mama! I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama. It's you.
I'm sorry, Angela. I think you were right. What we're looking for, it's not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
I know it's been said a million times, but the actors did such a good job. They did such a good job. I've had conversations with people, not, one for one, but in similar veins to the one James and Angela just had. Similar general topics, similar tones and weights and whatnot. Back when my mental state was a lot worse. And I've been on both sides of those kinds of conversations, and it's very easy to either say the wrong thing or say the right thing poorly. And it's just interesting. Nikki, what do you want? My cat's meowing at me. It's not time for food, silly cat. I know you think it is, but it's really not. A for effort, though. But yeah, it's really easy to misconstrue something or misunderstand something or, have the right intentions and just utterly fuck it up. Or like the way Angela responds with like that almost like coy, like flirtatious isn't the right word, but like there's like a playfulness to the way she's like, you think you can help me? And as a personal note, as someone who's experienced, well, has experienced, is experiencing continually some mental stuff and how it doesn't just go away. It's kind of, and I don't hear people discuss this, so this might be a little personal and or like it might not be very universal, but like the depression and the feelings that come with it can almost be addicting in a really fucked up, twisted way. Like, like you know what you're going to say and do. You know those things are wrong. You know that lashing out at people doesn't help you and it doesn't help anyone else. This is a metaphor. This is a metaphor. If unplanned. You know that what you'll say and what you'll do in the heart of that depression isn't going to be helpful to you, and it isn't going to be helpful to anyone, and those really awful, toxic things that you're saying will not aid anyone. It'll isolate you from the people who care about you. It'll make them not want to be around you, and you not want to be around them. But in some really cruel way, there's times where that isolation feels like a comfort. And not in like the traditional sense, but in a more abstracted, devoid of ration sense. Gotta double check real quick. Just make sure I didn't miss something. But like the way Angela is talking, the way none of it feels right, and yet she's saying it anyway. Like a rational person, someone who's, you know, not buried by grief and pain and trauma, wouldn't be saying things like that. They wouldn't be like antagonistic in that sense about something. But that's it still follows a pattern. It still follows a sort of rationale. But not the traditional kind. Outside of the map. Doesn't even show up very well anymore. There's sorry, I'm looking at something here. There's a trailer, and I can't, trailer or a concept, whatever you want to call it. And this is an old thing. It's where is it? It's okay. Sorry, this is gonna bug me. Hold on. I should know this because I love that little video. Uh, it might be a concept video or a promotional video. And it's just really eerie. It's got like a lot of blacks and whites and a lot of really jarring stuff going on. And there's a part with like these three abstract, like hovering squares, and it's like burned into my brain, like that specific imagery. Just a neat detail here, and again, I'm not the first to find this. So in all the previous save screens, James is looking, at them. He can't do that here. He can't bring himself to. You can see him like looking around it, like desperately looking in its vicinity, but he can't bring himself to look at it. Just a neat detail. So I found the three. There were three of them. I found the things I was talking about. There's one called Usagi, one called Fukuro, and one called Ni no Ko. And they all are like these very weird, surrealist, Silent Hill adjacent pieces of media, and they're not. I don't see people talking about them outside of the fandom, which makes sense because, again, very abstract, very niche. Even within Silent Hill, they're very niche little things. Um, and this specific thing with the three rows of three, the 9 red squares, it reminds me so much of just the weird, unsettling, fucked up things in some of those videos. They don't make sense. They don't look right. They're just haunting. And it just fits that so well. Okay. Now that I'm done messing around and my monologue is over,
James!
her alone. Leave us both the hell alone. I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore. I'm ready.
And now the fun part. Oh, this is gonna take some getting used to. That hurt. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Am I out of pistol ammo? Wait, am I actually out of pistol ammo? Oh no. I'm out of pistol ammo. I didn't realize I was that low. That's awkward. Okay, shotgun. Shotgun it is. That was a little close. 4, 5, 6. I'm just getting my ass kicked.
What do you want, James? Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
Death does weird things to people. It does a lot of weird things to people. Like, it's a weird. So, backstory, I guess. So, I've had, several family members pass away. And those relationships that surrounded them never came out unscathed. There have been a lot of times where people just don't talk to each other, or they turn on each other, or they get bitter or angry or blame each other, and things don't ever recover from that. On both sides of my family, my mom's side and my dad's side, there have been numerous things, a couple big ones. Arguments, fights, blow-ups, things like that. And to this day, a lot of those relationships, in fact, most of them, never ever really recovered from any of those situations. I can't imagine losing your soulmate or a loved one that is intrinsically personal to you would be any better, especially if they're sick with the disease like Mary or anything like that. I still miss my grandmother on my mom's side, Grandma Karen. I was a kid when she passed, and I still have fond memories with her, but I would give anything to have her back today. I remember when I was little, when she was sick, before we knew what was wrong with her. We were living in Portland at the time, partially for my dad's current job. And the last memory I have of her, that isn't of her being sick, is of her and I on a trip to the Portland Zoo. And I didn't know at the time how few moments I'd get with her after that. And I can't imagine it was any easier for my mom. But I remember having a good time with her. And I am grateful, I guess. I'm grateful that I got to spend that time with her because I didn't get another time after that. And her passing caused some pretty major rifts in my mom's side of the family. I like Silent Hill 3 more than 2. But 2 hurts a lot more than 3. And for me, I think Silent Hill 2 always is gonna remind me of Grandma Karen and her passing and the effects it had on my family. This game, both the original and the remake, are phenomenal, both because of the things they do right and the things they end up reminding me of. Makes me bittersweet to think about that last trip to the zoo, of that last day with her before she got too sick to do anything and was laying there in bed. I guess in a way this is a dedication to you, Grandma Karen. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to get that emotional. Deep breaths. Almost to the end. A lot of things don't get easier in time. They don't hurt any less, but you ignore them a little better. The pain for those kinds of things, of losing my grandmother, of my family problems, of losing the animals that I've loved, that never has gone away from me. But I have noticed that I've gotten better at pretending they aren't there. I think this is a good spot to stop for now. I didn't really have a good save point between that last boss and here, but it won't take long. I'll resume this in a little while. I'm gonna go play something a little less heavy. Peace, y'all, and take care of yourselves. That's all I ask.